Hi Aquarius, happy birthday and happy new year. I always say the new year begins when it's your birthday. The sun is finally in your sign and what a breath of fresh air. Aquarius, I think you've been feeling this sun energy and what a brilliant time to be an Aquarius. Aquarius, it is time to live your truth. Who are you, Aquarius? The sun is in your sign. You're getting all of that that intense energy flushed entirely on your ego. So it's so fine right now to go off on a whim, to take a risk, to, dream all, do it all, be as big and as expansive and as vivid as you want, Aquarius, because I feel like 2019, a lot like Virgo for yourself, was all about breaking out of certain patterns, certain cycles, certain relationships even, coming to a lot of healing and a lot of doing the work. And I think, Aquarius, you are one of those signs. I feel slowly behind, and I think if you have been, this season really is a push forward for you. It's like, okay, here's new horizons, and what is it that I want to do, and where is it that I want to go now? And I feel as if for you, there is really nothing holding you back now. The sky is the limit, and live your truth. Just be out here, Aquarius. Do whatever it is now that you think 2019 made you become, and own it, and live in your honesty and live in your truth, and just really, I don't think it's a time to really get too concerned with what anybody else is thinking. Aquarius is very much that outside of the box, taking the risks, being the innovator, avant-garde thinking. And we need you, the rest of the zodiac needs you to play exactly that part. Do the new things, create the new pathways. But with this energy of emerging out and breaking out and coming out of, what you may have been previously, who you may have been previously, there is this Mercury energy pushing you at the moment as well. Mercury being in an Aquarius is very much go, 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 go. And that in itself is it can be overwhelming. But Aquarius, I feel as if you have been, like I said, doing the work, you're quite ready and quite prepared to do this Queen of Pentacles next phase of your life. Maybe stop to reflect, take a minute to think about where it is that you, and I feel as if this, Aquarius, might be when Saturn and Jupiter go into your sign by the end of the year. So it's almost imperative for me now in February to tell you to get as Queen of Pentacle as possible, right? Get into this organization bag. Get into planning the finances, mapping out the journey, what it is you want to do this year, where you want to go. Think about holidays, think about travel, think about finances. I feel as if February is going to be a really good opportunity for you to work on your finances. And if you were worried about finances or where they'd be coming from, I would rest assured, as long as you've got the know-how, as long as you are in your most productive self, as long as you are aware of what it is that is stopping you, and mental mapping, thinking about where all the roadblocks can be, thinking about what it is that you need to have organized beforehand, thinking about what it is that you need to do in order to get to this Queen of Pentacles stage from where you are at the moment. A few cards jumped out for you. Oh, a lot of Pentacles here. Right, I've got the Ace of Swords, a new truth. I've got the King of Pentacles, Earth energy, very grounded, just having come out of Capricorn season. Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto being in Capricorn at the moment, not quite in your sign just yet. If there is drilling that you can hear outside, they've started some work outside the house today, so I apologize about that. I've got the Queen of Pentacles next. And I've got the Four of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius. Ace of Swords, a new truth. There is a new truth to you, a newness this season comes with. Aquarius season is thinking about, things outside of the box. Where is it that you've got to go next, Aquarius? this could be dropping constitutions, things that you've already known, jobs, relationships, and finding yourself in a new identity. Either way, it is a new beginning in your communication, the way that you express yourself, your truth, etc. And I feel as if with Mars being in Sagittarius at the moment, this kind of swift energy, just don't think about it. Don't overanalyze right now is key, I think, Aquarius. Go with this idea. Go with this new direction. Just go on the journey. Just do the thing. This new moon in your sign is going to really help you clarify and sort out what is for you and what's not for you anymore. And I think it's really going to be as severe as like this sharp sword, just cutting out what was and really like closing up this 2019 cycle. And we've now well and truly moved into 2020. And I feel as if the heralding of your season with that Capricorn influence that is still there. You know, we've still got this Capricorn stellium, and it is very pragmatic energy. It's very tangible energy. There is a slight call to focusing on making sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. So that means look not only to your future where you wish to do all these new things, see how it is that you can tangibly manage to go about it. So maybe take on that free wisdom, that free spirit wisdom that your nature is, and maybe take a bit more of a King of Pentacles, how do I say this? A bit more of a pragmatic or a financially savvy or boss mode approach to this. There is a calling, a really heavy calling to make sure that you're on top of your finances this month. And I just feel with this innovative energy, this gust of Aquarius sunshine that we have at the moment, the smarts are there. And I've got here the Nine of Pentacles. I feel as if February for you, you'll be sitting in this fantastic space, this garden that you've created for yourself. You know, this can be your comfort zone. This can be the space that you have had to work for to earn all of these pentacles together. What is it about your immediate space? Maybe it is time for a spring clean or something to get rid and purge. And, you know, Capricorn has been a lot of that purging energy to just get outside of what we've known, get rid of what no longer serves us, and make space for what it is that can come in. You know, as lovely as this card is, you know, you become very much trapped in by this. Like, if this is all you know, it's a great place to be, don't get me wrong. It's everyone's comfort zone. It's where everyone aspires to be. But there's got to be breaking outside of the mold now, Aquarius. And I've got the Four of Swords here. I think this might even have something to do with, you know, taking a moment to pause and using your new moon to think about exactly what it is that you want to accomplish next. Don't, like, just, how do I say this? I think what the message is here, I feel you are going to be living out a bit of a, I've got to go on a flight of fancy. I've just got to go with the wind. I've got to go with this new direction that I'm being guided in. But there's also a real element of being grounded in this as well, and being as practical and as pragmatic as you can in this. I feel as if this might be a little bit of your energy come the new moon, where it's almost suggesting that, right, you know what you want to do next, you know what you've accomplished. Take a moment to, like, really sit in the things that you've accomplished and the things that you've managed to do up until now, and build on that confidence. Confidence is massive this month. And I feel as if you have the potential to be sitting in a really comfortable place. And I just want you to embrace and experience that a lot more by giving yourself a pat on the back, or giving yourself kudos for what it is that you have done. And I feel as if you might have created, if you have created a lot for yourself, and last year's been all about getting the finances in, take a break for your birthday. Maybe this is it. Come February, maybe just take a little bit of downtime to just rest your energy. Because it is going to be, Mercury is in your sign, and it is very much like go, go, go energy. Other than that, with all these pentacles, I think work is fantastic for you. And with the Ace of Swords here, whatever you'll be cutting off, it gives you space to then think about what's the future now, Aquarius? Where are we going? What's the new exciting thing? Organizing the future, I think. An element of being quite communicative also with Mercury being in your sign. So quite vocal about, yeah, I want this now. I've done this. I'd like to go and conquer this now. I've been here. I'd like to go here now. Really nice reading for you, February. There is a lot of just brand newness, a lot of energy for you to work with. And I think finances, or that even the potential to manifest and create for you with this intense sun energy right on you, it's going to be effortless. As long as you're getting the rest in, as long as you're unplugging from the matrix when necessary, as long as you're making sure to stay true to your own voice and your own, letting your own intuition guide you from a place of rest and recharge instead of, and it seems to me as if you've got really very little to worry about this month. I've got here the Page of Swords. Air energy, again communication, again movement, okay? Leaving something behind and moving into this very abundant future where a lot of you get a new beginning in communications, a new beginning in how you express yourself. Page of Swords is moving quickly. It's about being open. It's about riding, like going with the wind, just free flowing, not letting yourself get too burdened. But the way I've positioned it under the Four of Swords makes me think a lot of the freedom for you to think comes from your rest, comes from you listening to your own intuition, comes from you spending time in that comfort zone, appreciating that comfort zone for yourself, and maybe finding an outlet for any anxiety, which I think again is going to be under that rest. So come this new moon, if you're feeling anxious for whatever reason, I think there's a real call to rest. If not, move quickly. Exercise. This is hardcore training. I think it's a great time to start a new regime also if you've been thinking about it. Also, I want to say with the sun in your sign, Aquarius, good time for you to spruce up your look a little bit. Go get your hair cut, get a facial massage, whatever. Buy new shirts if you need to, or, get some new shoes. It is a call to spruce up your image. Do something new with your look, maybe. I've got here, casually, the Wheel of Fortune. And I've got the Three of Pentacles. So, for me, the Three of Pentacles is always our part within something. It's what we do. It's our greater contribution to the community. It's how we like to creatively express ourselves or express our sole purpose for being here. What is it that we're here to do? It is our part within something greater than ourselves. So this is the collective. This is the community. What is it that you now wish to bring to the community? Whatever projects you get involved in, especially ones to do with communication and the community, look as if they're blessed right now. They really do. They really look like, it just looks like whatever you will do at the moment, Aquarius, if it's part of your community, if it's part of the greater collective, the winds of fortune are pushing you along. And it's, I think, energy that you can direct very true to that air spirit, very intellectually, very fast, very innovatively, about innovative things. Wheel of Fortune is a very good sign that there is great fortune good luck, abundance, courage, you know, it's right there behind you should you be proactive. Be proactive. Queen of Pentacles, a lot of organizational energy there, a lot of pragmatism, a lot of doing. And what you do within a community is, as well as being appreciative enough of what you've accumulated already, how you wish to see yourself this February, you know, within the larger group, within the community, however you wish to see yourself, really comes from a place of aligning yourself with yourself, your truth, knowing your truth, and feeling comfortable about your part within what you're doing, your group, your community. I've got the Tower card here, and that's absolutely perfect because there are new structures that you need to put into place. There are new foundations that need to be built. Aquarius, I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by Holland just as a extra card for your sign, for your month, for your birthday. I've got discontent and boredom. Right, so I think that kind of speaks for itself. The Tower card might make you force down a few walls that have been a little bit confining for you. This can be constitutions, this can be family, relationships, friendships even, jobs, etc. Something that may have had you feeling quite discontent and bored, or if you have been feeling discontent and bored, the sun now moves into your sign and it shakes things up, and it's about time, because I feel as if, Aquarius, you will need to do a lot, be a lot more organized. Actually think about the effort that you need to put in to be able to, go and achieve that thing that you want to achieve, go and do that thing that you want to do. Be about it. Be about yourself. Tower card. I mean, it's it. Time's up. 2019's done. It's a new year. It's a new Aquarius. It's a new decade. There is so much you can be doing. And I want to say there's a lot of it has to do with your bag, your finances. You'll be coming up royally. This could also be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could also be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy in your life. If that is in fact the case, they are almost like a good example, or a good example in your life. Somebody who is directing you towards security and stability. So I would stay close to that person. Money looks great. You're going to have to create new boundaries now. You're going to have to create new structures where the towers have been falling from what you knew, what you've had to go through. If this was the breakdown of relationships or things in your past that would have had you at a stalemate, I think the time really now is to rest and reflect, especially around the time of this new moon, which is the 24th of this month. And as we get into February, really tie that up. Identify what it is that might have you in a loop, sticking in a bad relationship or taking nonsense from someone who doesn't deserve it. I think the Tower card is asking you to prepare for a new Aquarius, this new identity, this newness with this Ace of Swords, this new communication. And before Mercury goes into retrograde also, I would suggest go and get your hair cut, get a new wardrobe, spring clean, get rid of all of the things that aren't serving you right now. The Wheel of Fortune really is an indication that this is going to be a fantastic month for you. Communications is big. When you're feeling overwhelmed or out of sorts, retreat. Count your blessings. Either way, your part within the greater community is where you will flourish this month, Aquarius. So, take the risks. Okay? Take the risk. Just make sure that you've done all the research and you know all of the bits of information and approach this February as an Aquarius would. Happy birthday, Aquarius. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Your wisdom, your knowledge, what you bring in terms of creativity and just madness is so necessary for the zodiac. Enjoy being you this February. It's going to be a really, really good one. Stay away from things that are discontenting you or boring you. If you're getting bored in your life, all that means is that it is time to set a new thing off in your life. Ace of Swords. Go and find a hobby. Go and find something new. Go and find a new community, a new set of friends, a new relationship. Break out of the structures this month. All right. Have a beautiful Aquarius season. Once again, happy birthday. To book a reading, visit rubyreadstarot.com. I shall catch you guys again soon.